Hello again everybody, another video, quite a short one, but instead of me just talking about my photographs as I did in the previous one, I thought what I would do is to take you on a trip down to the waterfront here in Liverpool to show you the kind of things that I look for in my photography, the kind of subject matter that interests me. And I'm probably the first to admit that I'm slightly off the wall, maybe, if you want to use that expression, in my choice of subject matter. I don't classify myself as landscape or portrait photographer. If I see something that interests me, I'll photograph it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's half the fun of doing photography for enjoyment. Everything that you see today will be shot on this, my Google Pixel 4a mobile phone, smartphone, which I've owned for about 18 months to 2 years now. And I love the quality of the camera and the video. I've recently invested in a gimbal for the smartphone. This particular one is made by Tech, which in common with many other things is Chinese, of course. Apologies for that, you probably can't even see that. Yeah, Tech, and it's called the Vlog Pocket. It's one of the smallest gimbals that you can buy, and I'm still getting used to it, but some of the footage that you'll see today was taken using this. It's not perfect, trust me. I'm new to videography, so I'm learning as I go, kind of thing. But yeah, everything is taken on mobile phone. The idea is to give you a little tour around the waterfront in Liverpool and to see what we can come up with. So without any further ado, let's get on. So we'll start off in the area known as the Baltic Triangle, which at one time was full of Victorian warehouses, many of which are still there and have been converted into apartments and restaurants, mixed in with some new build. Here you can see a combination of both, and the view takes you down to one of the old pubs. It's a very vibrant part of the town, even boasting some small boutique hotels. I spotted this in the corner of one of the old warehouse iron doorways, which had rusted away, and somebody placed a print behind it of some unusual looking creature. So with a quick crop and boost of contrast, I thought it made an interesting image. We move down now to the waterfront proper, and this is the ACC exhibition or conference centre in Liverpool, the main entrance. Here's one of my interpretations of that same doorway. Black and white, framed. I like the drama, reminded me of an eye. And probably the most famous area of Liverpool's waterfront is the Albert Dock. Here we see one of the tourist boats entering, and on the right hand side over there you see the pump house with the large chimney, which will feature in a few images later on. On the way there I snapped this couple literal grab shot. Unfortunately, it's got a sloping horizon, which is a definite no-no with shots like this. Too much foreground as well. So what I wanted to do was to concentrate more on them. So crop the foreground, straighten the horizon. Much better image altogether. One of the hundreds, if not thousands, of love locks that you can see dotted all around the Albert Dock in Liverpool. Sylvia, August 2021. There you go. And who says you can't get out of focus backgrounds on a mobile phone? Here we are with one of the life belts, just a detail shot. And moving further down, this is the pump house, which is now a sort of gastro pub. Very popular area. Relatively nice image. Not a lot of detail in the shadows, but there you go. But I did decide to come back at night time. So this is exactly the same shot, obviously, but taken at night time using a tripod. What I didn't like so much here, there's a lot of wasted space on the right hand side of the frame. So a little bit of editing in post to crop out the right hand side, add a bit of drama to it. I think it's a much improved image. And just turning 90 degrees to the right, so we're facing north. This is across the same piece of water, looking at the Strand and the Liver buildings. A very subtle edit here to increase contrast. There we go, just as a final image. So there we are, quite a short video this time, taking you on a whistle-stop tour of the docks here in Liverpool. This one focused much more on the tourist end of the waterfront than the less well visited areas further north and indeed further south. So they may feature in a future video. I also hope to be doing one very shortly on nighttime photography, again using mobile phone. Obviously, with some of the images that you've seen, a tripod was required rather than just a gimbal, but we'll talk about things like that in future videos. Please let me know in the comments whether you like it or not. I would dearly love some feedback from you to see whether I'm going in the right direction with these videos. I'll try and vary the subject matter as much as I personally do with my real photography. But if there's anything specific that you would like me to cover, please let me know. That's all for this time. So look after yourselves, stay safe, keep taking photos.